Johnson here, and in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about what's known as the reserve body. Now, on realitywhisperer.com, the return of the light circuitry sessions have come about, and basically that is utilizing the idea of sacred circuitry and light language combined, and being able to create this particular type of algorithm that anchors from the subconscious into the conscious self, and being able to help activate certain areas within the body and within the mind. And one of the areas I recently discovered when doing just a self-based light circuit was what's known as the reserve body. Now, the reserve body, in the best way that it can be described, is that it's kind of like a cell within a cell, or a cell within a cell that has been dormant for some time, that has basically capability of reintegration through the body. So utilizing this particular type of circuit, which I referred to as the second origin circuit, was actually inspired by an anime that I watched that actually talked about something similar to this whole premise. But being able to see it as the reserve body, as Adronis refers to it as, that it's basically looking into the circuit, placing it on your hand or having it on a piece of paper, and being able to activate this particular type of reserve body. Now, this happened actually in a time when I was very fatigued. I was just wiped out, having a lot of sessions, doing a lot of physical activity, and just felt really drained. And I decided, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and try this light circuit. I'm going to go ahead and try the reserve body, the second origin. And so as I did that, placed it on my hand, just did a meditation, really integrating that particular circuit within my mind. It was one of the best sleeps the next morning I had, and I felt just completely rejuvenated. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I'm kind of mediocre in that way, but just being able to have this circuit, there was just such overwhelming, refreshing energy that came through. And so I decided to share this particular circuit with everybody. You can find the direct link to the image that you'll find in the video description. And there's just two ways of going about it. One, you can either just draw it on your hand and do a meditation upon it, or two, you can go ahead and just draw it on a piece of paper and you can do a meditation upon it as well too. There's been some feedback from quite a few others who have tried this, and they have also felt some really immense effects. People have emailed me and said, yes, this is working great. This whole idea of a reserve body. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring Adronis through, and he's going to talk a little bit more regarding the reserve body and what the reserve body itself can do for us. So I'll just be a moment now while I attune to his energies and bring him through. We are here at this time, and we bid you greetings, and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I am Adronis of Sirius, sending love, appreciation, gratitude to all who are tuning in to this broadcast through your internet collective consciousness. We will elaborate briefly in regards to what you have referred to as the second origin, or what we have termed as the reserve body. Every cell within your body contains a contingency of what you would understand as microcells. Now, many of you may have different aspects in regards to how this is, shall we say, labeled on your planet. But we simply refer to them as the microcells within the cells, or the sub-microcells. These particular cells themselves are, shall we say, storage containers in one way of looking at it, in that your particular body already hosts all the necessary forms of energies, the idea of vitality, the idea of motivation, the idea of, in that sense, intelligence, memory, etc. Now, these particular areas within the body, the sub-microcells, can therefore be activated, utilizing the idea that this conduit has created through that of the light circuit is one particular way. But being able to look at it in the idea of a microcosm of the macrocosm effect can also play a part here. Looking at the cell itself as a macrocosm, looking within the inner universe of that particular cell, where you see many of the sub-microcells contained within it, representing the microcosm. Being able to imagine that all of these particular microcells are now initiating a rate of spin. Firstly, starting off slowly, then moving up a little bit more quicker, to the point of what you would know as the speed of light. And being able to actually spin so fast that all there is now is just phases of light through every particular form of microcell. This particular form of visualization duplicated infinitely through the idea of all cells contained within your body, will allow you to have this particular form of activation pertaining to the reserve body. The reserve body, again, just represents the idea of stored energy, of stored vitality that is already available in the body that is not commonly accessed through the idea of what you would know as routine generation or routine construction, through the idea of the standardization of the body. And so you have the capability to utilize this particular form to enhance your own vitality, to bring yourself into that higher level. These particular forms of sub-microcells are constantly in a state of regeneration. They are constantly in a state of reintegration, all together to helping your body revitalize itself and actually improve the idea of memory. Now, every particular cell within your body can be fused together through this idea of the reserve body generation effect. So this can be effective in any particular cell, whether it be a brain cell, a kidney cell, a heart cell, etc. All of these particular cells can come online and assist in the idea of a rejuvenation effect. Now understand that this is a transitional phase, and that everything pertaining to what is going to happen based upon the reserve body does take time. But as you start to, in that sense, eventually rejuvenate yourself in this particular way, the reserve body can help you in regards to the increasing of memory, the increasing of intelligence, the increasing of the vital body, and more. So we ask you to feel free to explore this phenomena again from what we have shared and from what this conduit has shared as well in regards to accessing the sub-microcells to the macrocosm of the cell itself and repurifying, reintegrating, and reharmonizing your body in full effect. I am Adronis of Sirius. Thank you again, and we now return to the conduit. We will speak to you again, as now is forever, and all is one. Goodbye. All right. So again, feel free to check out the website, realitywhisperer.com, and again, you can go in the video description and you can check out the link there as well. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Namaste, and may it be well with you.